Hey, it's old Brook Hoover coming at you from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Let's do a little refresher on the modes. Modes, M-O-D-E-S. Um, I laugh because I learned it a few times and wasn't sure what to do with it. The modes. Not commodes, the modes. We're going to do C major. That's a good place to start. So that's the first mode, C major, which is Ionian. The Ionian mode. Okay, it's your first mode. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. No sharps or flats. Throw a C major chord on it, and you have done the first of 7 modes. The second mode is Dorian. So, it's the same notes. Let me back up. The C major scale starts and ends on C. The D Dorian mode is going to start and end on the same notes. Only start and end on D. I didn't say that quite right, but now I did. So it's going to be the same notes starting and ending on D. Okay, thank you. And then play a D minor chord. The Dorian is a minor mode. So it's D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D. Almost like D minor, except we don't flat the 6th interval. So it's root, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, flatted 7 octave. A D minor would be with the B flat, but this has a B natural. So instead of B flat, it's B. So it's got kind of instead of, it's got that major 6th. It's not minor. Major is kind of lifted up. Minor goes down. All right, that's our second mode, D Dorian. The third mode, this is how we know. 1, 2, 3. The third note in a C major scale will give us the root of the third mode, which is E Phrygian. We're going to start and end on E using the same notes as the C Ionian mode and the D Dorian mode. So a big characteristic of this, I mean, it sounds pretty normal, you know. If you take it lower, it's just the natural notes going E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. So I like to flip it down to the lowest note I can find on guitar and then work it up from there. I mean, you can go anywhere. Any E, you can make the E Phrygian work like this. Or so the Phrygian mode is kind of well known for Metallica songs. That kind of dun 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 F E dun 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 dun. I missed the Metallica boat, man. I just didn't. That ship had sailed. But they're cool. interested in Metallica. I just don't listen to them a whole bunch. But I know they use the Phrygian Mode. EF is kind of the mood of Phrygian. So with this mode, we're going to flat a bunch of stuff like this in a normal like major scale, E major. We're going to go root, second, third. With this mode, we flat the second and the third. So that's all kinds of trouble right off the bat. E, F, G instead of E, F sharp, G sharp. A is a fourth, B is a fifth. We got flatted 6 and flatted 7. So with the Phrygian, you're going to flat the second, third, 6th, and 7th degrees. But it's still playing the same notes as C major. That's what's weird about modes. And D Dorian, it's all the same. That's what's freaky. All right, the fourth mode is F Lydian. And we'll start with an F. It's just like the major scale, except we raise the fifth. Or fourth. We sharp the fourth. It's just like major, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. But instead of B flat, we have a B. Check it out. Root, second, third, raised fourth. The fourth is sharped or augmented. What are you going to do with the modes? I'm not sure. But what I like to do with Lydian is bend that raised fourth up to a fifth. It sounds really mournful and weird to me. That's a major mode. The F. And again, it's the same notes as the C Ionian, the D Dorian, the E Phrygian, and the F Lydian. They're all the same. It's just you start and end on F. And we think of it, our ear thinks we're in the key of F. And now we've got our fifth mode, which is G Mixolydian, which works with a G7 chord. Guess what? It starts on a G, ends on a G, using the same notes as a C major scale. No sharps or flats. So it's a root, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, flatted 7 versus a natural 7. Here's a natural 7. Has that kind of uplifting quality. You flat it, it just sounds kind of gnarly. Yeah, this is a good one. Something like that. G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Same notes as the other scales, modes we've done. All right, we're getting pretty far. We're up to the fifth mode. Now comes the sixth mode, Aeolian, which starts and ends on A, using the same notes as C major. You can play an A minor chord with it. Start on an A and climb on up. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. That's our sixth mode. The sixth note in a C major scale is A. We build a scale on that interval, the root A, and conform to the same notes as a C major scale, and we are golden on A minor or a Aeolian mode. All right, that's our sixth mode. Now we're up to the seventh mode. This one's kind of the weirdest mode. The seventh degree of a scale is kind of dangerous and interesting, and it's got a weird sound. It's great. So this is a B Locrian mode. Locrian. And we're going to go from B to B like this. It's kind of a nightmarish scale or mode. So the formula for this guy's all messed up. It's got a flatted second. It's a minor third, a flatted third. Fourth is normal. A flatted fifth. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A flatted 6. And a flatted 7. It's a mess. So again, we're going to go B, which is the root, C, which is a flatted second, D, a flatted third, E, which is the fourth, not flatted, the F is a flatted fifth, the G is a flatted sixth, the A is a flatted 7, and the B is a root. But don't be afraid, just run through that scale. It's the notes of a C major scale, starting and ending on B, which it's kind of confusing, you know, all these sharp and flatted intervals I'm talking about. But once you understand the pattern and just go, you don't have to remember all those sharp and flatted intervals, but it's kind of cool to know. If you can recite this verbally, you've got something going on in your brain. You're not completely stupid, I guess. I'll see if I can make something sound cool with the poor old Locrian mode. It's like kind of like planet Pluto way out there in space, you know, all by itself. And the chord that goes with that is a B minor 7 flat 5, which I love to practice and listen to. That's a B, A, D, and an F note. So it's a B minor 7 chord with a flatted fifth. The fifth of B would be F sharp. We flat it to an F. Minor third is D. The seventh is a flatted 7 is A, and the root is B. B, A, D, and F. And all these notes lead you back to the one, which is C. Safe and sound on good old C major. All right, if you followed along this far, I really thank you, and I hope that I cleared up a couple of tiny questions you might have about modes. I realize it's kind of a lot of information, but just remember the key is it's all, as far as this set of keys, it's all based on the C major. You know, if we moved it up to D, start on D Ionian, and then we could do all the modes based on that chord. Or like an E, then we do all the modes based on that chord. It's kind of a pain in the neck. I kind of stick with that C for examples, but I could play it in all 12 keys, all 7 modes, but I don't really feel like it on this video. It's too much. So do what you can. I really don't. I use like Ionian, Aeolian, and Mixolydian the most. Occasionally I'll mess around with a Lydian. Locrian, I don't really use. We'll say that's Locrian. It's not used that much. Lydian is not used that much. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What am I missing? And Phrygian. I might use Phrygian a little bit in the surf zombies, you know. But sometimes we make up our own scale. So there's 5 good ones and 2 lousy ones. If you want to discriminate against a couple of them and just focus on 5 of them. Locrian, Ionian, this is painful. Mixolydian, Aeolian, Lydian. Did I say Mixolydian? Anyway, those would be the 5 good ones. I wouldn't worry too much about, personally, Locrian and Dorian. I just don't really need them. But I do brush against some Dorian now and then. Anyhow, I'm rambling and I'm going to get out of here. But thanks a lot. If you could subscribe, that would be awesome. And I'll see you soon with some more crazy stuff. Have fun with that guitar, buddy. Thank you.